Have you ever wondered what truly happens in a woman's mind and body during intimacy after 50? What are those quiet gestures, those small choices, those private moments that carry so much meaning yet remain unspoken? Well, I'm Dr. Naraya Wolf, urologist and pelvic surgeon, and if you ever face questions or concerns about your urological health, especially as you navigate life beyond 50, stay with us. We're here to help you understand your body with clarity, compassion, and comfort. Today, we're going to talk openly and respectfully about some of the most intimate questions I receive from couples every single day. Questions that many people find difficult to ask out loud. Questions about why a woman might close her eyes during intimacy, why she might prefer darkness, why she heads to the bathroom immediately afterward, and what these small, silent behaviors truly mean. These aren't trivial matters. They're windows into understanding, connection, and the deeper, emotional rhythms of partnership, especially after 50, when our bodies and desires evolve in beautiful, complex ways. So before we begin, I'd love for you to subscribe to this channel so you never miss guidance that supports your health and strength beyond 50. And if you find this video helpful, let me know by writing the number 1 in the comments. If it didn't resonate, write 0. Your voice matters, and it helps us create content that truly serves you. Now let's dive in. Why these questions matter. The questions we're exploring today may seem surprising, even a little bold, but they come from real people, partners who care deeply about one another and simply want to understand what's happening beneath the surface. After 50, intimacy doesn't fade. In fact, for many couples, it deepens, but it also changes. Hormones shift, bodies respond differently, emotional needs evolve. And sometimes, small behaviors that once went unnoticed suddenly feel puzzling or even isolating. A woman might close her eyes during intimacy. A man might wonder, is she not present? Is she thinking of something else? She might prefer the lights off. He might think, does she not trust me? Is she uncomfortable with me? She might stand up and walk to the bathroom right after intimacy ends. He might feel, did I do something wrong? Is she pulling away? These moments can create distance if they're misunderstood. But when we understand them, they become opportunities for closeness, trust, and deeper connection. What science and psychology teach us from a medical and psychological perspective, many of these behaviors are rooted in biology, emotion, and self-protection, not rejection or discomfort with a partner. Women process intimacy differently than men. Research shows that women's brains engage multiple regions during arousal and connection, areas tied to emotion, memory, sensory processing, and trust. This means that intimacy for many women is not just physical. It's a full-body, full-mind experience. And after 50, with hormonal changes, shifts in body image, and accumulated life experience, these responses can become even more layered. So let's explore these questions with gentleness, curiosity, and respect, because understanding them can transform your relationship. Question 1. Why does she look at her partner before intimacy? Many men ask me, why does she look at me, at my body, at my arousal, before we begin? Is she judging me, comparing? The answer is both simpler and more beautiful than that. First, it's psychological reassurance. A woman's glance isn't about evaluation, it's about connection. She's checking in, both consciously and unconsciously, to see that her partner is present, ready, and engaged. It's a quiet form of communication that says, are we in this together? Second, it's biological. Studies show that certain areas of a woman's brain become activated when she observes physical signs of arousal in her partner. This isn't cold assessment. It's her body preparing itself emotionally and physically for intimacy. Third, it's love. Some women look at their partner's body as an expression of acceptance and affection. It's as if they're saying, I see you, I'm here with you, I love you as you are. So if your partner glances at you before intimacy begins, don't misread it. It's not scrutiny, it's connection. Question 2. Why does she close her eyes during intimacy? This is one of the most common questions I receive, and it's easy to see why it can feel confusing. A man might think, if she closes her eyes, is she somewhere else? Is she imagining someone else? Let me reassure you, closing her eyes is almost always a sign of deeper presence, not absence. Here's why. 1. She's entering her inner world of sensation. When a woman closes her eyes, she's trying to tune out the external world and tune in to her body. She wants to focus on what she's feeling, not what she's seeing. It's like listening to music with your eyes closed to feel it more deeply. 2. She's heightening emotional connection. When the brain shuts down visual input, it becomes more sensitive to touch, sound, breath, and emotion. Closing her eyes allows her to feel the intimacy more fully, more authentically. 3. It's a natural expression of modesty. Even in the safest, most loving relationships, some women carry a natural sense of modesty. Closing her eyes isn't rejection, it's self-protection, a way to preserve a private, sacred part of herself while still being fully engaged. 4. It's trust. Ironically, closing her eyes can be a sign of complete trust. She feels safe enough to let go, to surrender to the moment without needing to monitor or control it. So if your partner closes her eyes, don't take it personally. It may be one of the most intimate compliments she can give you. Question 3. Why does she sleep on her stomach without underwear? This behavior can seem unusual, even puzzling, especially if it's new or happens frequently. But there are several very normal, healthy reasons for it. 1. Physical comfort. Sleeping without underwear allows the body to breathe. For women, the genital area can feel constricted or irritated after a full day of clothing. Removing underwear at night is a form of physical relief. 2. Skin health. Many women experience sensitivity, irritation, or even mild infections from prolonged fabric contact. Doctors often recommend sleeping without underwear to reduce moisture, friction, and bacterial growth. 3. Personal freedom. Some women simply feel freer without fabric. It's not sexual. It's a preference for lightness, openness, and comfort in their own skin. 4. Gentle self-soothing. Sleeping on the stomach can provide subtle calming pressure on the pelvic area, which some women find emotionally and physically soothing, not arousing, just calming. 5. It's her space. This is her body, her bed, her private time. Sleeping this way is an expression of autonomy and self-care. So if you notice this behavior, don't assume it's an invitation or a message. It's likely just her way of being comfortable in her own body. Question 4. Why does she prefer intimacy in the dark? This is a question many men find difficult to ask, but it's incredibly common. Why does she want the lights off? Is she uncomfortable with me? Does she not find me attractive? Let me offer some perspective. 1. She may carry internalized modesty. Many women were raised with messages that tied nudity to shame or embarrassment. Even in marriage, even with deep love, these early messages can linger. Darkness provides a sense of safety, a way to be intimate without feeling exposed. 2. Darkness enhances sensation. When the lights go out, other senses intensify. Touch, sound, breath. Some women prefer this because it allows them to feel more, think less, and be more present in their bodies. 3. She may feel self-conscious about her body. After 50, women's bodies change. Skin, shape, energy, all of it shifts. Even if her partner loves her exactly as she is, she may still carry private insecurities. Darkness allows her to let go of self-consciousness and focus on connection. 4. It creates intimacy. For some women, darkness isn't about hiding. It's about creating a cocoon of closeness. It makes the experience quieter, softer, more emotionally contained. 5. Science supports it. Studies show that over 50% of women prefer dim lighting or darkness during intimacy because it reduces performance anxiety, increases focus on sensation, and deepens emotional safety. So if your partner prefers the lights off, don't interpret it as rejection. It may be her way of feeling most safe, most free, and most connected. Question 5. Why does she go to the bathroom immediately after intimacy? This is one of the most misunderstood behaviors, and it's also one of the most important. Many men feel hurt when their partner gets up right away. They think, doesn't she want to stay close? Was the experience not meaningful to her? But here's the truth. This behavior is almost always about health, not emotion. 1. It prevents urinary tract infections. Urinating after intimacy helps flush out bacteria that may have entered the urethra during intercourse. This is especially important for women who are anatomically more vulnerable to UTIs. Many doctors specifically recommend this practice. 2. It promotes cleanliness and comfort. After intimacy, fluids naturally remain in the genital area. Some women feel more comfortable once they've cleaned themselves. This isn't rejection, it's self-care. 3. It restores a sense of personal space. For some women, especially those raised with strong modesty norms, going to the bathroom is a way to reclaim privacy and composure after a vulnerable moment. 4. It's a psychological reset. Washing up can help a woman feel emotionally settled, clean, and ready to return to closeness without lingering physical discomfort. So if your partner stands up and walks to the bathroom after intimacy, don't take it as coldness. It's a responsible, healthy choice, and it has nothing to do with how she feels about you. How to respond to these behaviors with understanding. Now that we've explored the why behind these behaviors, let's talk about how you can respond in ways that strengthen your relationship. 1. Ask gently, without assumption. If something puzzles you, bring it up in a calm, curious way. Not, why do you always do that? But rather, I've noticed you prefer the lights off. Is there a reason? I want to make sure you feel comfortable. 2. Create emotional safety. Reassure your partner that you love her body, her choices, and her presence. Many of these behaviors stem from vulnerability. Your words can ease that. 3. Respect her autonomy. Her body is hers. If she needs darkness, give her darkness. If she needs to use the bathroom, don't make her feel guilty. Trust builds when choices are honored. 4. Communicate your own needs too. Intimacy is a conversation. If you'd like more eye contact or a moment of closeness after intimacy, share that, not as a demand, but as an invitation. 5. Seek professional support if needed. If these behaviors are causing ongoing tension, consider seeing a certified sex therapist together. These professionals are trained to help couples navigate intimacy with compassion and insight. Final reflections. My dear friends, intimacy after 50 is not less passionate or less meaningful. It's simply different. It requires more understanding, more patience, and more tenderness. Every small gesture, a closed eye, a preference for darkness, a quick walk to the bathroom carries meaning. And when we take the time to understand these meanings, we don't just solve confusion, we build bridges. Remember, a woman's desire, her comfort, her way of being intimate, these are not puzzles to solve. They're invitations to listen. So talk with your partner, ask her what she needs, share what you feel, and approach every moment of intimacy not with judgment, but with curiosity and love. If this video brought you clarity or comfort, please write 1 in the comments. If it didn't resonate, write 0. Your feedback helps us create content that truly serves you. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss guidance on health, intimacy, and strength beyond 50. Above all, remember this. Intimacy is a space for love, trust, and respect. Understanding the small details can make your life together warmer, closer, and more fulfilling. I'll see you in the next video, where we'll continue this journey of understanding and connection in your relationship after 50. Take care of yourself, because you're worth it.